Part 2 on thoughts of Issey Miyake. In part 1, I went over some points earlier about Issey Miyake and his nature as a subtle, underplayed kind of a person, which might have led to his image and his contribution being downplayed in the world. But if we were to dig a bit deeper, we can find that he indirectly did inspire people like Steve Jobs and whatnot. So now, if you see the video today, I've put two perfumes adjacent to the Lauderdale famous 1994 perfume by Issey Miyake, the Yuzu Bomb. So to the left side, we've got Draca Noir by Guy Laroche. Okay, and to this side, we got a perfume by Givenchy. I put these two houses next to Issey Miyake because I think some of you probably would have guessed it. When Issey Miyake went to Paris to learn fashion, this is around the years 1964 to 1969. He interned or he assisted Guy Laroche as well as Givenchy making sketches and all these things. And then subsequently in 1969 he went to New York City where he worked under Geoffrey Beans, I believe the name of the designer. And then he went to Tokyo and established his own design house. All right. So his view of the world is something that I think I could take to heart after undergoing the trauma of not only a atom bomb in his childhood, but also losing his mother to the toxic effects of the bomb. Rather than become someone bitter or depressed or someone who is full of hatred or turning to crime and all this kind of thing or terrorism, but he instead chose to apply himself to create art, to create beauty, to create things which make people feel pleasant and happy. Okay, so I think that is something one of the main thing I'll probably learn from Issey Miyake is to try to see or try to look for good things when bad things hit you in life. Okay, I think getting hit by an atom bomb, losing your mother, these are not small matters, and especially for that to happen at such a young age, but God did have greater plans for Issey Miyake because he gave this boy who underwent so much of pain an opportunity to explore art, an opportunity to work in the nerve centers of the art world, and also to launch a very famous eponymous brand, Issey Miyake Fashion House. So through those darkness, I think not only with aid from God but his own efforts, Issey Miyake made a legacy, made a name for himself as somebody with a vision. Okay, not only his designs but also the philosophy behind them, and the student riots in 1969 Paris also led him to start going in the direction of fashion or design or beauty for everybody rather than like a higher echelons of society. But of course the reality of commercial business means for the average person to buy authentic designer work is still a challenge. But at least he had an idea. I guess he was maybe ahead of his time, and going forward into the future, I think such efforts to democratize fashion, allow all strata of society to sort of partake in it. Okay, and efforts of designers are also required in that regard, because if they can come up with a line that is more affordable and simple, made of more of well-priced materials, there's still going to be a crowd for that. And for those exotic, very cutting-edge, expensive raw material requiring things that they sell to their very well-off clients, they can continue to do that. All right. So I feel that he came up with all this democratization of art, simplicity, elegance, usage of technology, right, whereby he came up with that heat process, to keep the pleats of the clothes maintain their shape whenever, however the person moves. So if you see at those fashion videos of Issey Miyake, some of it you'll have that pleats please, the pleated style of clothing which maintain that pleat shape as people are moving around. So those things are kind of cool, and whatever it is, thanks Issey Miyake for sort of making an attempt to make the world a better place despite the personal tragedy you underwent in your young age. Okay, I'm not really so sure about his children and whatnot. Maybe somebody who knows can share in the comment section. But whatever it is, he had made a major contribution to art, style, fashion, as well as perfumes. One of our favorite, your Leo Disse Poom, definitely one of our favorite perfumes. And since 1994, you still can find it in any major perfume selling shop shelf, right? So that's like a major legacy there. Okay, guys, I think with that I sort of end my part 2 of my thoughts on Issey Miyake. Rest in peace, man. See you on the other side. Bye bye.